Zebra's preparing the launch of a nuclear weapon. They'll be launch capable in 48 hours. Our mission is to prevent their launch. Jaguar 5, Alert 5. Good luck. Jaguar 5, multiple bandits inbound. Engage. 2, 3.
Welcome back to the channel. We are level 1 online. So, Sir Mangler has updated Xenia Canary for UWP. I'm currently in developer mode. Yeah, it looks like there is a new front end, and it looks great. I'll go ahead and read it off the GitHub right here. It says, the front end is still basic but functional. Once again, starring the amazing background work of TXF. Special thanks to Reverie and TRW for hours and hours of testing for this build. The changelog states there's a new front end, including a games list, as you can see right there, in the settings menu. They also fixed the in-game OS UI immediately from disappearing. They also added an on-screen keyboard for the OS UI that needs it, such as games like Minecraft. There is a known problem. If your game folder contains thousands of loose files, the front end may appear to be frozen until they are processed. Something else I want to bring to your attention, Sir Mangler did put out a tweet. It is called an open letter to the Xbox emulation community. He says right here, an open letter to the Xbox emulation community. I love developing emulator ports. Ever since Reverie introduced me to this community, I've had a blast working on Dolphin and Xenia, and I can't be more thankful for the support from everyone, including the original developers of the emulators, to the individual members of the community who helped spread my Ko-Fi. I've had the free time to develop these ports at such a pace because I've been between jobs. However, right now, I do not have enough freelance contracts to sustain this period. Why does this concern you? I've realized this community is large and full of a ton of amazing and caring people. The Xbox emulation Discord has blown up over 250k members. If a mere 3% of this community gave a one-time donation of $1, I would be able to work full-time on these projects for the next 6 months. I would even have time to port more emulators. A dream come true. If you're interested in my work and would like to see a lot more, just $1 could make a difference. Thank you for an amazing start to the year. And then here's a link to his Ko-Fi. It's very similar to something like Patreon. And yes, there's now games that I noticed that were not working before that I'm now able to get into the game because I can get through that OS UI screen. One game, for example, is called Afterburner Climax.
Afterburner Climax.
So here's a screen right here. It says no system data found. Let's go ahead and hit yes. It's going to create a system data file. Once it makes that file, it lets us into the game. Let's go ahead and start.
Select aircraft. Super Tomcat.
Get ready. Tiger 2 in sight. Hi, Fox 2.
Alright, so here is the end game. I remember seeing this in the arcade. Very impressive at the time, still very impressive in my opinion. So yeah, once again, thanks again to Sir Mangler, the entire Xbox emulation community. Once again, we are level 1 online. You guys have a good one. Take care.